Hello and welcome to this demonstration of the use of SQL-Ledger for building an assembly. Let's log into the software. An assembly is when we put different parts of a component together to form a visible item. We do not sell the individual parts. In this demonstration, I'm going to show how to couple a system unit, a computer, that is to put the parts together to make what we call a system unit. First and foremost, we need to create the items. I've already done that, but I'm going to show the items, because for you to produce a computer, a system unit, you need a casing, we need CD-ROM, motherboard, RAM, and we need the hard drive. These are the very, very important items that we need for us to be able to create a system unit. So before we can create the system unit, we must first of all buy those items, because they are in stock. The software will pick those items and put them together, but they will not be deducted from inventory until we sell them. Then the cost will start coming up. So let us go ahead and buy the items. We first of all go to accounts payable, vendors. We have this particular vendor here. Let's make up some things here. Let's save this so that we come up properly. Let's go to our vendor again. Yes, they are defaulted to these better computers. We can select an employee that will be in charge of buying all those things. First, we need to put in here, we can say purchase of computer parts here, and then we now come here to select the parts that we are going to buy. Since they are all here, I will select all of them and click on enter. Let me put the amount, the quantity that I want for each to be 20. The RAM I need 20 also, or let's say the RAM I need 40. This one here I need 20. That's the hard drive. I need 20. Once we click on update, the software should be able to calculate the total, which is very, very high, 1.8 million. So we leave everything as it is here, and we go ahead and post. And once we post, if you look at our trial balance here, you will see what is happening. Yes, we have purchased inventory, and this is the inventory. If you click on this link here, it will list all the inventory, the cost that we have produced. These are the inventory that totals that. So the next thing we need to do is to create a unit that this cells will be. If we put these things together, we must tell SQL-Ledger, when we put these items that we purchase together, what are we expecting? We're expecting a system unit. So we go to goods and services here, and we go on add assembly. And what will be the cell? The cell should be, I want to put a cell of manufactured goods. Let me put the number here as 2000, and I will say, I will put the description as cell of system unit. Now we're not going to put any price here yet, but we are going to go down here. I will not put also the sales tax. I will come down here and I'll put the quantity. I'll just put the I'll put the number, sorry, I'll put 1 here and the number of the parts, and I click update. You can see it's been selected. That is the casing. I'll put another 1 here. I need 1 of that one is 102. And once I update, you will see it coming up. I'll put another 1 here. It's 102. Yes. The next one is 1. We have a couple of items that we are supposed to get. Once we update, there's another one still remaining, 4. That is what we have. Yes, you can see now that the price, the total price of these items that are going to be used, the sales price is 90,000, while the cost is 78,000. But I want to sell that computer for 190, like this. So once I put it here like this, what I will do next, I can put a note here to say system completed, system unit, and I can just go ahead and save. Now, this item has not yet been manufactured. Let us now go ahead and manufacture it and say stock assembly. We click on continue. Now, how many? We have 2020. So let's assume that I want to produce just 18. I'll put it here, and I will put the item. I'll put it as 18. 18. Sorry. We leave it as 19. 19. Sorry, let's continue again. I'll come here and put it as 1, 8. It's 18 I want, and it's 18 I will get. Once you put that there, you can then click on continue. You will see it has moved the quantity now to 18. That means it has now reduced the quantity. If you now say you want to get the reports now of all of that items that were purchased, you can see the quantity that is remaining here. And let's assume that I want to see the quantity of the items produced. You can see that the items that I produce are 18. Now, if I want to sell, I will go. I cannot sell the individual part. Let me say I want to sell now. You see, it has defaulted to this customer here. Let's put since I know the number, the product part, and I click on update, you can see the price has come here automatically. I'll select the salesperson. I can now, you can see that the quantity is shown here. The quantity per unit, the number of the system units that are in stock are 18. And when you click on the description, you say sell of the system unit. Now, having done that, you can see, let's assume that we are going to sell about 5 of that 18 that we have. Once you click on update, the price will be computed automatically for us. So we now go ahead and say post. So once we post, it is now that you will see the cost price. You click on continue. You can see that the inventory general, you can see the inventory that is remaining that was taken. You can now see the cost. The cost of goods sold is also being populated. Let us now look at the income statement. Once we click on the income statement, click on income statement and click on continue, you can now see that we have the cost here and the sales of the goods that we have manufactured. If you click on the balance sheet, you should be able to see also the balance sheet coming up smoothly the way it is, and we can also use a template here to say that the accounts, so that we can now see. Once you click on continue, you can see the balance sheet, the amount that is owed by the vendor, the customer, and the inventory balance that is remaining, and the total current earnings that we have. Now, we can go ahead and find out the balance. Let's find out the total balance now of the assembly items here. Once we click on the assembly items and we click on continue, we should be able to get. We sold 5. We have manufactured 18. So if you also want to check the parts, the ones that you used in making it, to find out the amount, the quantity that is remaining, you can also use that report. You can see it has populated out. So this will tell you exactly what is happening. So I hope this short tutorial is enough to convince you of the ability of SQL-Ledger to handle assembly items, building and assembly items, and the many reports that you will get. Thank you very much.